If there's one thing that separates top producing agents from all of the rest, it's not talent, it's not charisma, it's not luck, it's persistence. The ability to move forward even after motivation has faded, when the market dips, when the interest rates change, or when the emotional wherewithal starts to fade. Persistence is the discipline that builds the business you want, long after excitement wears off. Napoleon Hill, in his book, Think and Grow Rich, studied hundreds of high achievers, the top producers of his time. And the results were undeniable. There was one universal truth. The people who rise are the people who refuse to give up. They refuse to stop. Not the smartest, not the most gifted, not the people who came from the best opportunities or educational backgrounds, but the people who refused to quit, the persistent. And I have seen this for over 2 decades, and I still see it every single day in real estate with the agents I lead, coach, and mentor. 2 agents who start at the exact same time. One will have early success. They'll get some initial victories. They'll start out super strong, but then they'll slow down a little bit and they'll start to get discouraged. They'll start to question themselves. They'll start to question their systems, and then they'll slowly start to drift off and fade out of the business. But then I see other agents. They keep showing up every single day, working in the shadows, working when nobody's applauding, working when the opportunity has not yet presented itself, but operating from a position of faith, hope, and staying persistent while following a sound, structured plan that has produced results for others in the past. Through the quiet weeks and the internal doubts, their consistency, it compounds. A lot of people think that success in real estate is about big moments. It's absolutely the opposite. It is the success of a bunch of small, seemingly unmeaningful events that compound to represent tremendous success. It's about stubborn, unglamorous consistency, the calls that nobody sees, the content that's created that nobody views, the follow-up that nobody applauds for, the continuation of driving your business forward even when it feels like nobody's listening. Persistence is the absolute great equalizer. It turns average talent into extraordinary talent. So what does persistence actually look like in our daily lives, in our daily real estate business? It looks like sending that 4th, 5th, 6th, 10th follow-up message. It looks like sticking to your content creation schedule even when nobody's watching, or worse, when your views start to dip. It looks like prospecting on the days when you don't feel confident. You don't feel like prospecting. You don't feel like the best version of yourself. It looks like sticking to your 3 daily non-negotiables: follow-up, outreach, and marketing, no matter what the day throws your way. It looks like giving your database, your pipeline, your plan, your structure, your content creation time to mature and develop, and not giving up hope or changing direction week by week, month by month. Persistence is not sexy. It's not inspirational quotes. It's not sunshine. It's not even beautiful. It's discipline. It's boring. It's routine. It's about doing the right things on repeat until the results have no choice but to catch up. And here's the identity shift that sets persistent agents apart from the rest of the pack. They don't rely on motivation. They rely on identity. They don't say, I hope I stay consistent. They say, I'm the type of person that shows up no matter how I feel. This is who you become when persistence becomes a part of your DNA. You stop being surprised by your results. You stop being shaken by slow weeks. You stop being controlled by emotion. You operate from a deeper place. Discipline over mood, identity over impulse. Once you see yourself as a persistent agent, you become unstoppable. Here's your 30-day challenge. For the next 30 days, I want you to build your discipline engine, your persistence engine. Something simple, something duplicatable, something that's repeatable, something that you can sustain over the next 30 days. Choose 3 non-negotiable items that you can repeat every single day. Every single day, no matter what. This might be 5 outreach attempts, 10 follow-ups, 1 piece of content created every single day. Small, simple actions every single day. Consistency beats intensity. Persistence will compound. You give yourself 30 days of persistent, consistent, actionable items. And I promise you, not only your confidence, but also your pipeline, your income will also begin to shift. You don't need to be the most talented agent. You don't need to be the most experienced agent. You don't need perfect conditions. You need persistence, the quiet, steady refusal to stop. Because persistence turns pressure into progress. It turns slow seasons into breakthroughs. And it turns ordinary agents into a force of nature. When you commit to persistence, you step into a level of power that most agents never touch. And that is exactly when your career changes. So with that said, team, if you're ready to win in real estate, click the links down below. There's a ton of tools and resources available to you. Most notably, I want you to pay attention to the Real Estate Academy Hub. This is a mastermind community of like-minded agents. It is free to join. I want you to join the community and start working with like-minded agents. If you like the mindset that we talked about today, if you also want tools, resources, scripting, dialogue, AI prompts, things to help you grow your business, it's all found within inside the community. But there's also some extended playlists and some things to help you with your business also linked down below. But at the end of the day, just find that which is applicable to you and your business. Apply it to your daily activities and just get out there, get after it, grow your business, and get it done. We'll talk soon, team. Bye-bye.